Hey there, this is Mario the Artisan Rogue. This is a new game, so let me go ahead and start on reading. This is a tiny game about future cities created over the course of a single year of travel across Japan, Thailand, Indonesia, and Vietnam, and inspired by late nights wandering vast cities. There is no management, no goals, no stress, only dark, cozy vibes. This was a labor of love. Thank you for playing, Matt. Dystopika. So this is the demo version, and the moment I saw it, I was like, "Good lord!" There's like echoes of the Matrix and Tron, and a lot of things that I really enjoy and end up utilizing in a lot of my own artwork. Kind of that whole night glow, cyberpunk city sort of thing going on. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the demo here. Okay, so from what I was looking at on their page, this is simply a city building thing. There's already a city element. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in on this thing? Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is wild. So is that like a... Okay, so I can go backwards and forwards using my roller key. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks like there's already a smaller amount of stuff down here. Okay. Interesting. So, first of all, let me start off by saying that the ambiance, the music is incredible. This is really, really nice. God. Okay. Oh, so it does randomize. It's building other buildings around it as well. Doesn't seem to be like, I guess I could put one here. So I don't know if it's pushing other buildings around or... Oh, okay, here we go. Zoom out a little bit. This is rather cool. What I want to know is how close can I get to these buildings? Oh, pretty close. Well, that looks nice. Okay, this is gorgeous. I really, man, it's funny. It's probably because I had met with some of my colleagues and friends. We were working on board game designs and ideas and things for little LLC called Small Town Games. And during that time, oh, okay, so I can switch buildings. Oh, okay, so right click is switching out buildings. Kind of picking what I want to put up there. If I wanted to do... So I have to cycle through to find the same one again. It's not difficult. There's quite a few building shapes. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then I can grab it and move it closer. I can merge them. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, they're actually merged together. That's really nice. I bet there's some other games that do similar to this, but this is the first one I'm really seeing that sort of thing going on. It definitely has a BladeRunner feel. All right, so before I go any further, create props. Oh. Well, that's... Oh my god, that's rad. What does XL mean? Oh my goodness. So they're like those floating visual elements. Is there an undo? Yes, there is. Okay. What is that? Oh my gosh, that is cool. is really rad. Wow. Okay. So is this the lighting option I have? Okay, so that one I can't cycle through with the... I love this. Almost looks like Arabesh, which is like, I think that's the Empire from Star Wars, that sort of lettering. I'm a fan of alternate typography like that. Get helipads? How do those go? I guess they go on the side of a building. Oh, I love that. Can't put them on that. This is a really, like, I could see where this would be. Oh, you can put multiple ones on there? Look at that. Good gravy. My cat is doing something nuts. If you hear something go crashing to the ground in the studio, that's why. He had a very weird day. He's fine. But Radar is, like, kind of hyped up at night. He's on this thing where sometimes he wants certain kinds of food and sometimes he doesn't. Now, what I'm wondering is, can I swing this out and look at the other side? Is there a way to do that? Okay, yeah, there is. Oh, it's like a grid. Okay. Should be able to build bigger grids, I guess. I am really liking this. That is rad, man. That's really cool. Okay, so what else we got here? I don't know what that is. Did I already install one of these? I think I did. It's really, the only thing I was going to say is that it's really dark, but it's neat. I mean, I guess that's the aesthetic we're going for, so I'm fine with that. I'll be the last person to complain about that. Oh, okay. So there's rain. Heavy rain. Low fog. Pea soup. Oh my god. Man, that's gorgeous. Okay, what else have I got here? You know me, I'm digging heavy rain. Light rain. Ooh. Clear. And the default is sort of this London fog look to it, I guess. I'm going to go with clear for now. Time of day, dawn. Ooh, night. Oh my god. Foundations. I'm just going to let this play. That's fine. Okay, there's a seed element. So it's similar to Minecraft in that regard, I guess. Take pictures. Enter photo mode. Alright, let's go back to... What is this? Light brush. Whoa! What's happening here? Okay, what is that supposed to do? Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. That is rad. How much more can I add to it? Okay, that's freaking cool. So those must be small districts down on the ground. I love that. Okay, that's incredible. That is really gorgeous. And I haven't even put half the buildings in here. I probably could. Let's see here. Create a tile. So that's lighting. I guess that... Oh, that removes it. It just set it on the overlay. Yeah. I'll leave those. No, I don't want to create a tile. Where was my building? Oh, I don't want to destroy. Okay, that just saved. Well, that's good. No? Okay, so I guess the default on this is to... You really could go nuts, just... But I wonder what that does to other areas. Because it looks like it raises a bunch of buildings around. Does that affect... Okay. I think it's a really cool... Oh, that looks badass. You know, this is pretty darn cool. It's very sandbox play. I love that. And this makes me want to go back in with the paint. God, that is magical as hell. I love that it's just adding random lights to everything. I could imagine in a far, far, far off future, you know, if our descendants were spacefarers that went off and colonized other planets, maybe there's some level of technology that they would have, sounding very ancient aliens here, where they would be able to conceptualize and create cities like this, and it's all done virtually and then created, you know, via some sort of computational creative way and then manifested utilizing either robots or some sort of artificial intelligence or something like that. You know, no more brick and mortar, no more hands-on work in that regard. I love that. It almost looks like light cycles when you're using the light brush to go around there. This is really cool. Okay, so there's a tile. So what does it mean by adding another tile? As my cat goes by. Central BD. What does that mean? Okay, so there. Okay, so I don't want a district. New Eden. What is New Eden? I don't know what the differences are on those. Got an interesting little city going along here, though. You know, some of the designs are a little, they're not, I don't mean this in a negative way, they're a little repetitive, and I like that because they're still really working together. And when you turn the city around, God, all these little lights make me want to be able to zoom in and see like the little neighborhoods and things like that. Let me see if I can. Now, on here. This is a really cool concept. Oh my God, I love that. Just that shot. Can I get a photo of that? Yes, I can. Okay. So how does this work? I take a picture here. Screenshot is saved. All right. Let's see here. Roll. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, now that is cool. There is something gloriously abstract and beautiful about this. Now that, what I want to know is camera. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so fog height, fog intensity. Oh. Look at that. Now the sun intensity. Oh man, you can make it look like it's a really bright, hot day. Oh, my dude, you really did a good job on this. Okay, so the sun color doesn't change there. Time of day. Ooh. Ooh, that's giving me like Play Dead development game design vibes. I don't know why, but fog that is very well lit on a rainy day is terrifying to me. God, the sound design, the songs, the music playing on this, really cool. I'm this is really neat. Wow. So we're in photo. So what is the rest of this? Light streaks? Okay, so it takes away the stigmatism. Threshold. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's like some J.J. Abrams Star Trek stuff right there. Glow intensity. Oh. You can never have enough glow. I'm going to tell you that. Let me summon the inner Mexican in me. Oh, and the glow scatter. Oh, that's cool. Man. You got filters in here? Ooh, my goodness. This is really nice for inspiration. You know, I mean, like that is just cool. It makes me want to, like, that's just brilliant. Oh, Sin for Sin City. That, and okay. I dig that. Yeah, BladeRunner, like. Neon. It could be anything. Clayton. I wonder if that's a reference to Tron. 80 years. 1980-ish, like cyberpunk stylings. Terminator. Termination. Dark City. Oh, either Dark City or Gotham City. Osaka. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Tokyo. That's cool. Hanoi. Jakarta. Bangkok. And Classic. Oh, that is crazy. Wave is trippy. Okay, so we've gone through all those. Honestly, I think I like either Clayton. Although I like Sin. I want to see the glows. Titan, Uranus, Venus, Europa. Oh god, I like that one. Okay, one last one. Lick lick. Very cool. So that's neat. I really like that. That is nifty. Yeah. It doesn't even seem like 20 minutes has gone by. This is really cool. It's really beguiling. I like the overall, the look, the design, everything is beautifully put together on this. And honestly, you know, like, let me click that off. I want to go back to here. You don't want to do that. There's nothing to destroy there. Mm-hmm. No. So the only thing I was thinking was, how do you go back to, do I click that off? Back to this. I go back to build. Oh, this is the one that'll only build on top of a building. Okay, there's that one. Now, what I want to know is, because here it's telling me to build a new district, but, oh, okay. So I can go back to this. This is very different than the last one. There's another one that I had done earlier that was the last one that I went on live on Twitch with. It's interesting because I'm seeing a shift in the ground. Every single time I build one, there's something more added to the bottom. And a part of me almost wants there to be like a really rigid daylight to be able to see this in. But I'm really enjoying the shadowy look of the city. Yeah, this is the sort of thing, like, it's so different from, like, the old Sierra city building games like Caesar, where, you know, you really have to strategically think things through. This is so sandbox and so fun. I could see where if I was having a tough day where I wasn't able to really kind of think through things, just spending some time in here, this could easily become my new, like, 30-minute pastime. Just messing with this. And then going back in here, and what was it? Was it this one? Yeah, this is the one with the lights. So then I could go in here, add all kinds of stuff onto this. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me add all this in there. See, and I didn't even notice as I was creating this that there were flying cars or any of that. That's just so neat. This is, you know, simplistic in its aspect of what it is, but it is still very, very cool. Where can I get here? See if I can get a good shot. I want to do one more shot in here. This is really cool with the sunlight setting. I can see where you get some really cinematic looks with this. All right, where's my camera? Where's my camera? All right, so the camera filters definitely, let's see here, sun saturation. Now I'm gonna pull that down a little bit. Time of day. Now I want that. Oh man, kind of like that red. I bring up the rain intensity. Is there no rain? Oh, there's no rain. Okay, because I turned that off. Let's see here. Light streaks are high. Low intensity. Not too high. Get another photo there. This is, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it aside from the fact it's a really cool concept. I'm floored that, you know, I'm really blown away by the amount of projects I'm seeing that are, you know, one creator. Quite frankly, it makes me feel a little bit remiss in that, you know, you see something like this being done and you understand like how people can get into something and want to work on a singular project to get through something. And this being a labor of love is, as he attested, and something that is just wonderfully put together. It, you know, this is going to sound terrible what I'm about to say, but I don't mean it this way. The lack of apparent surface complexity, the nuanced aspect of being able to go in and just tune out and build a city casually is phenomenal. This is really well done. And I think if there was, my only qualm would be, you know, could you stack more buildings? Could you have higher skyscrapers that differentiated? And granted, I understand this is the demo, so I don't know what else is held in store for the final release, which I think is in a few days. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There's a couple of demos I saved that I don't remember, but I think this one was one that's going to be coming out fairly soon. It's just really calming and really beautiful. Like, I genuinely love this. And I think it's the other thing that really blows my mind about a lot of this is how, I'm gonna put something, what does that do? That looks like that. Oh, interesting. So this changes depending on what buildings are around it. I'm almost certain I saw one that was like a cross shape. I don't know that I'd ever really want to see big, huge... Oh, there was one. Could you imagine not looking up and your skyline is taken over by a billboard like that? I really could see that happening. How many years are we in from this sort of a future? If we make it that far, it would be, I think, a little exciting, Yeah, so see, if I had, and I think being able to upload designs that, those of us who are more, into the graphic arts and illustration, that would be cool. I love the little flying cars and things. That's really neat. There's a lot about this. This is just really great. I really like it. I know I keep saying that, but man, it is. Oh, look at this. Some Omega Corp branding. There you go. Look at that. Ah, liking that. All right, what else we got in here? What about a couple of other things on here? That's, whether it's Wall-E or even, Judge Dredd type things, seeing like mega corporations taking over and becoming a corporatocracy, that's not out of the realm of reality in a lot of these things. And when I'm talking Judge Dredd, I'm talking about the Sylvester Stallone one. I actually like both Judge Dredds we've gotten, live action ones. Or no, I'm thinking of Demolition Man. You get older and all the movies start to just buzz together. All right, can I paint some more stuff on here? So it does affect the additional buildings that are built on. It's interesting that the lights are down at the bottom of these, which is cool. This is really nifty. Yeah, cool. So, I mean, this is super freaking rad. I'm gonna go ahead and save this one. And yeah, I'm blown away. I would really enjoy doing this, like even once a week, or anytime I felt really just kind of stressed out. This is a nice, cool, chill game. It's exactly how the developer described it. It is the sort of environmental play build box thing. What it does is it emulates other things that, especially people that are trying to do problem solving, whether that's creative or analytical. This is absolutely something that could work in that facet where you're trying to figure things out and not burn the candle at both ends. You're trying to let your mindset flow free and do something different. And being able to, especially for me, being able to look at something like this, it gives me, it lets my mind go away. Never mind the fact of this glorious auditory sensation of hearing the music rolling in, and it's really well done music. So kudos to the composition, to the composer, because these are nice. And it's not the kind of earworm music either that you're humming it later or something like a pop punk song. Yeah, this is just great. I really like it. So yeah, there's my little city I've built. I don't know what to call it. I don't know that I have a name for it. I think I've already saved a couple times. Yeah, I did. So with that, yeah, real short playthrough of the demo. I'm certain there's probably some other things I'm missing in here. So let me take a look before we get out of here. All right. Okay. So yeah, there's full screen, interface, scale, resolution. Okay. Right. Oh, so there is a brightness control in here. Oh, that's interesting. I want to go back and take a look at that here in just a second. Let's see here. Oh, here's my screenshots. Okay, so you can't see this, but they're saved in a documents folder on my drive under Dystopika. And I don't live that far from Topeka, Kansas, so it kind of messes up my brain. That might be a new nickname for that town. And it's got all four of the JPEGs. I think they saved them as JPEGs, right? Yeah, JPEGs. They saved out at the dimension size is like 700 kilobytes. They saved out at 3840 by 2160. It's fine. I'll use one for the thumbnail for this. So what else here? Oh, let's check out the credits. Okay, so I always like to check this out because I think there's never enough. I think there's never enough focus put on this sort of a thing. So as we can look at here, the music is provided by Foundations, Azure Studios, Stellar Descent, State Azure, additional art by Errol Stussy, marketing PR 32-33, neat name for marketing firm. Localization, Cat Localization, Akiko Ryu, Dohi Kim. Special thanks to A Shell in the Pit, Vida Ayu Angrene, Remote Year Kobe, Rona, Ruben Cesar dos Santos Jr., Stanislav Verbitsky, Mike X. Cohen. What? That name sounds familiar. Discord Community Lab Techs. I mean, this is cool. A game by Matt Marshall. Voids Within, Independent Games by Matt Marshall. Love that name, man. Unicat. Also, the graphic design, like stuff like this. Fucking awesome. It's just I love when I see something like this. Even if, and admittedly, you know, this isn't meant to be super deep. It's meant to be not necessarily superficial, but a surface level engagement that lets your brain breathe and think and have fun and just kind of wane away the time if you're waiting on something or just whatever. But I love that so much thought has been put into certain aspects of it, from the overall aesthetic. You really feel like you're part of the world no matter what, 100%. And a clean interface is king for me. I don't care if we're talking about collectible card games or a video game. It doesn't matter to me. Never mind the fact that this aesthetic is 100% what I love. It's just awesome. All right, let me return to game. Oh, okay. So increasing the brightness did make that. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. I don't think there's a way to do a flyby. I don't think. All right, so the weather's clear. I want to go ahead and do... Where was my rainy crap? I want to do heavy rain. It changes to night. Man, that is badass. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, dude. This is really gorgeous. And like, you know, I get it. I can completely see how this gentleman was influenced by where he was. A lot of the urban exploration I do is because I like the overall, never mind the architecture, but also the weirdly natural decay and worn-in aspect of buildings and in our environments. And this somehow really calls to me on that zone as well too, because although like I live in in rural flyover state of America, when I get a chance to go into bigger cities and I'm looking at the nightlife, just the way this looks to me is so mesmerizing. And I'm not normally a fan of modern architecture as much. I can certainly appreciate it and I understand a lot of it. It is mesmerizing to me because it is alien and yet strangely welcoming. And it's a weird disconnect that I can't always hone in and understand for myself. And I don't have to. It's just an emotive feeling, and it's really cool. I'm going to take one more photo. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so now I want to look in here. I don't want to do fog intensity. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. Fog height. Yeah, maybe right there. No sun intensity. I'm gonna pull that back a bit. All right, the rain intensity is like super high, but that doesn't change here, which is interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, that was the environment. That's the camera. Light streaks. Yeah. Okay, the glow intensity might be a little bit brighter because it is at night. No filter. Pull back like that. Yeah, that looks good. Now, what are these other ones here? Camera movement. Oh. What is that? Okay, so wait a minute. Camera movement tools. Oh, what? Wait. All right, so if I move it here like this, I want to see. Okay, so that's set position A. Set position B. Duration. Oh my god, that is brilliant. All right, see here. Are you freaking kidding me? Granted, I did not put the camera stops in the right place. This is cool. That is really cool. Good gravy. Now, my question is, does that save? Because I want to know, did that save? I don't see anything in my screenshots folder. The camera movement. I don't think I can record this. I mean, it's recording in OBS, but nope, doesn't let me do this. I'm going to take a screenshot though. And that added in there. Oh, I want to save this. That is so freaking rad. Okay. Okay, so that is something I would definitely like to see, because just that. All right. So let's say we set this as position A. And then I'm going to zoom in here. I just want to see what it does by going to here. Okay, so we're going to set position B right here. Okay, we're going to take 30 seconds and we're going to hit play. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, this shot is already way more aesthetically pleasing than what I did prior. I have a hunger to see street level stuff, because it's clearly down there. So much better. Look at that. Oh, my dude, if you... That's just cool. I could even see where... Granted, this would be really cool. Like, there's tons of games from Cyberpunk to Shadowrun that utilize this aesthetic. And from a tabletop role player's perspective, if I had something like this that I could record either longer durations or various camera angles. And I imagine I probably, in fact, I'm going to try one more here before I get out of this. So if I'm down here, right? So let me zoom out a little bit. I just want to see what, okay. So let me do right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to raise. So I'm going to set this position here. And then I'm going to come over here to this side. And I just want to see what's going to happen right there. That, okay, because it's interesting where I'm setting position A and position B is interesting to me because I don't know. It seems like the drone is always going to fly over. So let's see what it does. I stand corrected. It looks like we're flying right through the damn city. So even something like this, just to set the mood, for a role-playing game, or to give yourself an idea of how movement would work if you're working on a Spider-Man comic or you're working on it on The Rocketeer or whatever. It doesn't matter. Thematically, this wouldn't matter. This would be amazing. Just watch. So I stand corrected. That absolutely my favorite. And this is the sort of thing that makes me wish that I could go ahead and download that clip because that's freaking beautiful. And I mean, the screenshots are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. They're great. But like that is just great. That's just, I'm also going to take a shot. Yes. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Try the demo out. And then I'm definitely going to pick this up. If there's no real playthrough to do except for maybe showing the city and messing around with some of the stuff and just having a good old time talking, because these kind of things where I can focus on talking to the camera and just having a good conversation, I could see this going great on Twitch and just being fun for whatever it's worth. I got like 7 followers right now, so it's not like I have a whole bunch of people following me on Twitch at all, but this is just a fun thing to kind of have something to talk about and to talk about science fiction and stuff like that. It's interesting though. This is the one bit of science fiction I did not compare this to was Star Trek. And that's something that I don't remember who it was telling me that they kind of wanted to see Star Trek do a cyberpunk 5. And I was like, that is the antithesis of what that universe really is. I mean, maybe there's a part of the world on Earth that is like that, but that doesn't seem to be the case. When you look at anything having to do with the Federation, you don't see anything like that. That being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here and go back to this because that is glorious. This is a wonderful screen to end on. That's just beautiful. Yeah, I recommend it. Absolutely. Download it. The demo is available. This is great. It's just, this would make a killer screenshot for my computer as well too, which I think is what I'm going to do next. You know, I have a Tron one on there currently, but this is just, makes me happy. Makes me really happy. All right, guys. I am Mario the Artisan Rogue, and this has been a really, really fun playthrough of Dystopika. And I would say, like, according to the notes that he left, it's not going to be a high dollar game. So but I would definitely recommend, you know, sure there'll be sales, but I can't say this enough. And this is something that's become much more of a prevalent subject for me. Support your local artists. You know, if the prices they put are because they believe in the work they're doing and what they're creating. And honestly, I rarely ever look for discounts unless they're from major studios because I understand how that works to some degree. But I also really believe in the art form of video games and of so many other mediums. And I understand personally, directly, what that's like when you're trying to sell things and get things out. And I hope this game gets a lot of word of mouth. And I hope this video helps in some way because it's really, really great to see the effort like this happen. It's just awesome. Freaking awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next playthrough. Whether it's this game or the next one, I don't know. There's some other demos I'm trying to get to before they stop being active. So, and again, I apologize for the lack of a lot of other video updates. It's been so crazy. By the time this video hits, because this will be coming out Wednesday, I will have just released another video that covers the NakaCon haul I did. And there's going to be 1 or 2 other videos, hopefully by the end of this week, but I don't know. I've been working on murals now, involved in some game design, and I've got some other client work that's come up. And unfortunately, I'm still going to hack away at this and at least be putting out 1 or 2 videos a week on YouTube. And I keep neglecting Twitch, but I will be getting on there. And there are more wonderful projects in the works. But just like this gentleman, I'm a 1-person studio, and it is a challenge to get a lot of these things out. But I am excited for a lot of the stuff that's coming, and I'm hopefully going to be able to get a lot of that done, you know, before I feel like some of it's grown too long in the tooth, you know, or I run out of time, whichever comes first. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.